Hello everyone. Before I start the video, I just wanted to say that I'm very sorry about whining constantly about not getting cold foils throughout this box opening. In fact, I got 3 of them. Whoop, there we go. And it's completely my fault that I didn't notice them. I was looking through the viewfinder of the camera, and these just don't show up well on camera at all. They look like regular foils, but they're there, and you just really have to see them for yourself and not through a camera. So please ignore my whining throughout the video and enjoy the pack cracking. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Decks and Dials. So today I wanted to open up a draft booster box from Commander Legends. So I watched a number of openings of the collector's boxes, and I think that if you want to pull some of these more expensive cards, like the Jeweled Lotus, I think the draft boxes per dollar are a slightly more likely way of pulling it out, just because it seems that they are very rarely seeded in the commander boxes, or rather in the collector boxes. So today I'm going to open up a regular draft booster box to see if my intuition holds, although of course this is still a pretty small sample, so I don't know if we'll be able to necessarily tell if some of these rare cards are actually seeded more commonly, per dollar that is, in the regular draft boxes. So I'm going to open up one whole booster box of the regular draft packs, and I'll try not to react too loudly if I hit something big, because my dog is sleeping under my chair, so I'll try not to disturb her. So let's get started, and I'm sorry if I'm slow. You can always set it on faster playback if you're impatient to see what's in each pack. I'm not going to slow roll anything. I'm just going to go through them to see if we get any big hits. And I'm not going to stop for too long on any particular cards, unless it's something very exciting. Let's see. Yeah, my other dog isn't happy about this. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, not too much that's interesting. To be honest, this is not a product that I'm too familiar with. I didn't do as much research on it as, for example, Zendikar Rising, because at the moment I'm not actually playing with anyone. So I'm only opening these up in the anticipation that maybe once all this quarantine stuff is no longer an issue, I'll be able to actually play in person. So if I missed something, sorry about that. Yeah, nothing terribly exciting as far as I can tell so far. Whoops. So far, nothing really exciting. I was hoping to at least get some of the better rares, maybe a hull breacher or something like that, but so far, nothing really to write home about, which is too bad. Didn't even get any regular foil rares, much less the cold foils that are so fancy these days. Although I have to say that given the fact that they seem to be quite commonly available, because there's 3 guaranteed cold foils in every prismatic pepper, they seem to be pretty generous with that particular card. Because there's 3 guaranteed cold foils in every collector's pack, the market seems to be pretty flooded with them, so they're not terribly rare. Although I imagine that if the experiment with them doesn't pan out and they become something that's, whoops, sorry about that again, something that Wizards doesn't incorporate into future sets, I imagine that they might become rarer as time goes on. Our first mythic, I think, but not a terribly exciting one. and a rare commander. So I believe that was our first pack where we had a bonus rare. So we had that mythic in the regular rare slot and the rare commander in one of those bonus slots that contain legendary creatures of any rarity. Let's see, the regular rare and a foil common. I'm going to start moving some of these out of the way before the pile completely collapses. So far we're not doing too great. We only have one mythic, which, if I'm not mistaken, isn't even that great of a mythic, but I could be wrong. I haven't checked the prices of all of these in a while because I ordered this box a while back and it took a little while to get to me. So I'm sure the price have changed dramatically. Arcane Signet, not bad. Vampiric Tutor, wow. Okay, so this is, if the prices didn't change completely since I looked it up, this is one of the better mythics in the set. And Kodama, this is actually one of the commanders that I really want to play with. So I'm really glad I got that one. My camera can focus on it. Yeah, the text is really great on it. I guess you'll have to take my word for it because my camera seems to refuse to focus on the little miniature text. Sorry about that. So at the very least, we got one good hit with the Vampiric Tutor. I'm pretty happy about that. So at least one good card. I'm sure it's not something that will pay for the box or anything like that, but it's nice because I'm sure that it's worth at least $20, $30, maybe even more. Okay, we got a dual land for commander, not bad. A bonus rare bunny commander, or rabbit commander, I'm sorry. And a monarch token, not bad. Let me see if I can go into another zoom mode so that maybe the camera can focus on the text a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit harder for me because I can see less of what's going on in front of the camera through viewfinder. But let's see if we can make this work. Again, apologize if this looks awkward when you're watching it, because I don't have another box to open up and redo this. For Phoenix, okay, this is actually a good commander card. I definitely want to try playing with it. Seems that it would go well into any kind of elf deck. Yeah, even if you don't use it as commander. There we go. Sakashima's Will. Yeah, nothing terribly exciting there. Another dual land for commander. And another Prismatic Piper. So I love the artwork on the Prismatic Piper, but as far as I understand, they're extremely common. I mean, it is a common card, but that artwork is very, very cool. So even if it's not worth anything, I mean, they put it even on some promo material. I'm probably not even going to play it, but yeah, it is a very cool piece of artwork. I love it. Command. Oh, very nice. Jessica, Thrice Reborn. And it's in one of the bonus slots, so that's nice. So I believe that's 3 mythics so far. So I was hoping for more, but at least one of the ones that we did get was a decent hit. So no Gilded Lotus so far, but Vampiric Tutor is definitely one of the more desirable cards in this set. And I got Kodama. So that is a card that I particularly want to play with. Nightshade Harvester. No foil rares so far, or mythics. It'd be nice to get one. And I believe we didn't get a single cold foil so far either. So hopefully we get at least a couple in the entire box, considering that every pack of the collector boosters gives you a guaranteed 3. So it would be strange to get so few. Command Tower, very nice. So few in an entire box of the regular draft boosters. Obviously, you would expect to get less than half of what you get from the collector's boosters, but still, nothing. Rock, yeah, could be an interesting card to play with. But yeah, so far no cold foils. That's unfortunate, unless I've missed one. Which, to be honest, if they feel, or rather look, so similar to the regular foils that I didn't notice, that would be a shame, because from my understanding they're supposed to look and feel rather different. So I'm hoping that I'm going to notice even without spending too much of my attention on looking for it. Okay, we're getting a bunch of these dual lands, so that's pretty good. Okay, we got actually 2 bonus rares in that slot, in those slots at the back, so that's nice. So that was a 3 rare pack, so pretty good from an odds perspective, or rather pretty long odds on those. So good that we got one, but still no cold foils. Still sitting on 3 mythics. That's kind of unfortunate, because we are starting to approach the end of the box. So I would have hoped to have had more mythics, at least some cold foils already. But yeah, so far no luck. Our first foil rare, but I believe this is a regular foil. I don't think this is a cold foil. At the very least, it feels and looks like a regular foil. So if that's a cold foil, well, it seems to be pretty much the same thing as regular foil. But everybody who's been opening them up on YouTube seemed to have remarked that they looked very different, even though it might not show up on camera. So I'm hoping that when I get to one and see it in person, I'll notice the difference as well. So let's see. Okay. Nothing really interesting in that pack. And these seem to be more difficult to open up than regular draft packs. Although I guess they are packaged slightly differently because there's a different number of cards. So they might have changed the outside packaging as well. Maybe they come from a different factory. Who knows? Another command tower. Well, not really much going on. So I'm getting kind of worried that that Vampiric Tutor is pretty much going to be the only hit that I'm going to see in this entire box. So that would be rather unfortunate. Hoping that maybe we get something here in the close. Oh, jeez. And these packs, I'm not loving this. I might start cutting them open with my knife. Try not to hurt the cards. That would be unfortunate. Another command tower. Man, we're getting these command towers. Just making it rain. Command towers. Immaculate Magistrate. Yeah, still no luck with any big hits aside from that Vampiric Tutor. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about that one. It's a pretty desirable card, pretty valuable, but I'd like to get more than one valuable card in the entire set. Or rather, in the entire box. Because the set seems to be like just jam-packed. The Return to Dust, that's pretty good. Necrotic Hex. Yeah, I think we're down to the last 3 packs, and that's not looking great. So if I'm going to get a big hit, it's going to have to come soon, because the packs are almost done. So this is the 3rd from last. Okay, another mythic, so 4 mythics. Not the best mythic, but I guess any mythic at this point is welcome, given that we've gone through all but 2 packs, and yeah, we're sitting at only 4. So certainly hope that we pick it up soon. Sorry, I'm starting to get buried in the wrappers here. Now that, I think, is another piece of really cool artwork, even if it's not particularly valuable. Look at that. I'm loving this artwork. Court of Bounty, the first court card that we have for becoming Monarch. So that's neat. I'm glad we got at least one of those. Oh, another Vampiric Tutor. This one in foil. Wow, okay. So now we seem to be chugging along very, very well. So 2 Vampiric foils. One of them in foil, so that's really great. So I'm starting to eat my words. Now, we didn't get Gilded Lotus or a Mana Drain, but yeah, 2 Vampiric Tutors, one of them in foil from a regular draft box. That ain't too shabby either. Blasphemous Act. Bonus rare. Well, that seems to be the box. I think that the 2 Vampiric foils do make the box worthwhile, so perhaps my theory about the regular draft boxes being a more worthwhile purchase per dollar if you're looking for those chase cards than the collector's boxes. But sadly, no cold foils. Nothing exciting besides those 2 Vampiric Tutors. So I'm not sure what lesson there is to be learned here, other than don't gamble if you can't afford to lose your money. So that's it from me. Please hit the like button if you like this, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, write to me in the comments if you have any feedback or suggestions for future videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye!